I'd actually like to sort of ask, and if anybody out there has got sort of a question off the top of their mind. I mean, I do have a lot of questions here, but there might have been some questions that have popped up during today or, you know, over the past couple of days, because I know you think about this all the time. So there.
I mean, I think the challenge for us is that, you know, we're a company that really looks at the metrics, as you're saying, or the ROI. And so I think we're always challenged, especially when these new things come up, because like sticky bits came up like last year, just when we were in planning. And then it's like, well, prove out to me that this is going to work. And so, you know, we asked about penetration, that kind of things, and our agency just says, oh, it's coming, it's going to be big, it's going to be big. So can you help us in kind of putting that business case together for using either some of these newer apps and getting there early on, or for some of the other apps that are actually already kind of happy words a little bit more, so that we can go back to, you know, our leadership team and say this is what we should do.
Yeah. So I'll open it up to you guys in terms of what are typically the metrics out there and how can they access the metrics. I mean, we can give you the top level figures, I'm sure, in terms of penetration of smartphone versus feature phone versus, and then down to the BlackBerry level, which can help define that. But what are some of the performance metrics that are used in the mobile space that help determine the success or failure of a campaign, whether that be a messaging campaign or a downloadable application on the App Store or a mobile website? So
for planning or after the fact?
Well, actually, why don't we address both for planning? So, John, why don't you go first?
Sure. So, I mean, first when we're talking about kind of emerging technologies like this, right? I mean, there's a couple things to look at. I mean, a campaign on scavenger, let's say, and a text campaign are two very, very different things, right? I mean, you're trying to achieve different things, you're going to achieve different size of audience, and you're really, you know, adding that to your marketing mix for very different reasons. So, you know, when I think about mobile, first, I mean, I got itching to say this to you guys, right? So, when I think about mobile, the first thing you got to think about is, I mean, first off, who has seen, you know, the Mary Meeker slides, the Commander Perkins slides that have just come out recently? Right? Show of hands, nobody? Oh my God, okay. You guys want to understand mobile as a channel, go download, just look up Mary Meeker slides. She used to be an analyst for Morgan Stanley. She's now moved over to Kleiner Perkins, probably the most respected analyst on the planet in terms of, you know, what is this mobile channel, what is this internet space, and what does it mean from an advertising perspective, from just a kind of a platform perspective. One key number that I pulled out of that when I was looking at it yesterday, this quarter, there are going to be more tablets and smartphones are being shipped than PCs. Think about that. That's starting this quarter, Q1 2011. So we are.